Yo guys, Spiderbot here, and I'm playing some Modern Warfare 2. I haven't played Modern Warfare 2 in quite a while, and I actually just prestige. So, unfortunately, I'm stuck to using one of the default classes. I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one with the UMP, obviously. I'm not really posting this for the gameplay, although at the end of the game there is an epic game-winning kill, and it's freaking hilarious. But anyways, I wanted to talk a little bit about this whole deal going on right now with between Motorola and Microsoft. So in April, and this dates back a little bit, but there's some recent stuff that has come out that has sort of prompted me to maybe talk about it a little bit here. Okay, so let's take a look here. In April, a judge ruled that that Microsoft has infringed on 5 patents held by Motorola. So these 5 patents directly impact the Xbox 360, and they have to do with video encoding. Again, these patents are owned by Motorola, and they're demanding a royalty rate of 2.25%, which turns out to be like an annual fee of like $4 billion from Microsoft. So I mean, that's pretty crazy. I don't know. I don't know the acceptable rates. I don't know what the rules are as far as that's concerned. I mean, Microsoft is saying it's too high, and Motorola is saying bullshit. No, it's not. That's what we should be paid for infringing on our patents and using the technology that we've patented in your products and then selling it. So the judge actually in April ruled in favor of Motorola, and has suggested that the Xbox 360 be barred from sale in the U.S. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that the 360 was barred in another country, Germany or whatever. But I mean, obviously, the U.S. is the biggest selling territory for the Xbox 360. So I mean, that's old news. I mean, some of the new news that is coming out, and obviously it makes sense for these companies to do that. But and I'll link you to this article on Shack News, where Activision and IBM oppose an Xbox 360 import ban. Really? I wonder why these companies oppose the ban on 360s. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, Activision obviously sells a lot of games for Xbox 360, and IBM actually manufactures components for use in the Xbox 360. And they're saying, well, it's going to affect us commercially. We'll suffer commercial harm, and it's going to frustrate the public interest. You know what? Like, I mean, the laws are pretty clear on patent protection. While personally, I don't necessarily agree with the terms. I mean, it's the same with copyright and patent infringement. I think that things need to change for this digital age. I think they need to be adjusted. I think they need to be a little more lenient, so that we can, make use of this technology. But I mean, patent laws were in place to protect the person who created like an invention. And I mean, but the things that can be patented are even just ideas and whatnot, and they're so overreaching that I think, again, I just think that some of these laws need to be re-looked at for a digital age. But regardless, it was meant to protect something. So if I thought of something, if I thought an idea or I had an invention, I could protect that invention so that I could develop it and sell it, rather than somebody else coming to take my product and design it themselves and basically copy it and then sell it. And it happens all the time. I mean, you look at products, a lot of stuff in China, a lot of Apple products. I mean, they even duplicate or replicate stores that look like Apple stores in China. So, and of course, having a ban on the sale of Xbox 360s is going to impact the companies. I mean, they're not going to be selling their products. But it's quite clear that they're in infringement of Motorola's patents, not just one, but 5 of their patents, and they should be compensated. And I guess it's just a matter of figuring out, okay, well, what's the compensation going to be? Well, Microsoft's got their back against the wall. I mean, they gotta settle this, because they've already been the judge has ruled against them, unless they obviously appeal it and go to a higher court. But the judge has ruled definitely against them. So now it's up to them to settle with Motorola or remove. I mean, they obviously have to settle for products that have already been sold, but the only way that they could get out of this well, I mean, one of the ways they can get out of this is by removing the technology that they're using that is infringing on the patents from new Xbox 360s, which is probably quite a big deal. And I don't know the details of the technology that's the problem here. But yeah, these companies are getting behind them. But I don't understand why these guys, like, at what weight should the whatever resolution comes of this should be given to these companies? It's like, F you Activision, F you IBM, too bad. I mean, Microsoft, this company you're dealing with, and maybe a lot of you guys don't even know this, but do you guys know where Microsoft got the idea for Windows and actually stole it from Apple? Way back when. I mean, you look that stuff up. You look that stuff up. That was Bill Gates going over to Apple and freaking taking one of their computers, and they were going to work together, and he basically took it, and ripped their operating system, basically, and redesigned their Windows operating system to around the Apple operating system. So this is this is nothing new for Microsoft. Let's put it that way. But anyways, so I don't know. Like, do you think? I don't know. It's kind of similar to this whole Jason West and Vince Zampella versus Activision thing. Do I think that Xboxes are going to be banned for sale in the U.S. in August? I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to settle. I think they're going to settle similar to how I said that how I thought that West and Zampella were going to settle with Activision, or Activision was going to settle with them. So I think the same thing is going to happen here. But again, they're going to be paying through the freaking nose, just like Activision did. They didn't release the details of the settlement, but for a fact that they paid a crap load of money to Jason West and Vince Zampella. For sure, you know that. And you know that if Motorola settles with Microsoft, that Microsoft is going to end up paying a shitload of money to Motorola. Again, the ruling is already in favor of Motorola. Now it's just a matter of trying to figure out how much this is worth. And I don't know. Is it up to Motorola basically to stipulate? I'm sure there's going to be room for arbitration or whatever, but I guess we'll see. Man, I failed here. I don't know how I didn't kill that guy. But, go Hyper. Come on. Oh, and he's got the bomb defused. So, we'll see what happens, but, I mean, if you're thinking about buying an Xbox, I mean, just to be on the safe side, buy one before August. Buy one within the next month and a half, and you'll be fine. But I really don't think that Xbox 360s are going to be pulled off shelves. But what a freaking boon it would be for PlayStation, for the PS3. I mean, if Xboxes were, if the Xbox 360 was pulled off of shelves for any period of time, what a boon that would be for PlayStation and Sony and the PS3. But it's not going to happen. Anyways, so that's just the update I wanted to give you. Again, these companies coming and stating their opinion and getting behind Microsoft. Of course, they're going to get behind Microsoft because they have so much invested. But like I said, too effing bad, man. You infringe on patents, you pay the price. And Microsoft isn't stupid. They know they did, right? Okay, so here's this Killcam. Watch this. So I've got the bomb planted, and I'm just waiting a little bit. There's only like 14 seconds left, so I'm going to throw a Semtex because, I mean, they don't have time. They don't have time to defuse, right? Watch this. Oh, come on!
He killed somebody! What the fuck? Frickin' way. I quit Call of Duty from seeing that now.
Okay, so I wanted to give you everybody's reactions that was in the lobby there, but that's kind of funny. Oh, the Modern Warfare 2 engine. The Semtex stuck in mid-air. But honestly, I thought I was going to die there. I'm surprised I didn't die, and obviously the other guy was, I think he almost got hit by that Claymore or something, or took some damage from the Claymore. That's why he probably died. But anyways, that was it. I thought that was a pretty epic game-winning kill cam. And who knows? We'll see what happens with the Xbox 360. If it's still on store shelves in August 2012, it's gonna be. But they're gonna be paying a lot of money on Spider, and I'm out.